Today we're in Columbia at Julia's Stammtisch, a German restaurant that has a wide variety of German cuisine. It'll make you feel like you're at a German grandma's house. But the one thing you want to get here is the Schnitzel. They have lots of different toppings and the portions are ginormous. Believe me, you're not going to leave here hungry. Let's check it out. I'm a Charleston native. I love to go on cruises, travel to amazing places, and enjoy local cuisine. This is local Charleston. When I visit my family in Columbia, I always try to make it a point to go to Julia's and enjoy some delicious German food. Julia's has been serving Columbia since 2005 and opened this location in 2018. Julia unfortunately passed away 2 years ago, but her food and legacy still live on to this day. You're like family when you walk in the door here. In fact, a lot of Columbia residents have their own Julia stories. She was quite the character, and she was not a passive owner. When you went to her restaurant, she was puttering around, making sure that everything got done just right. And as you can tell by the interior, when you walk around, it's like stepping into a German beer house. The walls are just totally covered in German memorabilia. The restaurant is now run by many of her family members and adopted family members, and they have the fondest memories of her. They still maintain nice portion sizes, competitive prices, and delicious food. Now, since the restaurant doesn't have a website or much of an online presence, I went ahead and took some photos of the most recent menu. You may want to pause here and blow them up to check out the offerings and the prices. Nothing goes better with a German meal than a nice cold beer. And I went ahead and got a nice Hefeweizen, and my wife got a nice lager, and she said it was one of the best lagers she's ever had. And she usually doesn't care much for beer. All meals come with these nice hard rolls, and they were just perfect. Nice and crispy and hard on the outside, but when you cut them open and go inside, it's nice and soft and fluffy. They are perfect for sopping up those tasty sauces. Each meal also gets a complimentary salad with cabbage, beets, green beans on a bed of lettuce, and a tomato sitting right on top. Truly authentic. Now, my wife and I decided to split a pretzel, and this is an amazing deal. This pretzel was only $7. Heck, you pay more than that when you go to those pretzel places in the mall. This pretzel really knocked it out of the park. I mean, it was perfect. It was not too salty, which happens a lot. And inside, it was nice and fluffy. And they give you that wonderful cheese sauce for dipping. They also offer a spicy mustard. And let me tell you, that mustard does have a little bit of spice on it. I would highly recommend if you come here to pick up one of these. My wife ordered her all-time favorite, the cheese schnitzel, and she got home fries as a side. She really does love that cheese sauce, and it's the same cheese sauce that you're dipping your pretzel in. But look at the size of that schnitzel. It takes up the entire plate, and it is pounded out perfectly flat and crispy. One of the great things about Julia's is its consistency. We've been coming here for some time, and every time it has not disappointed. Always the same quality, always tasty. Now, my go-to at Julia's is the cheesy Jaeger schnitzel. Like my wife's schnitzel, it does have the cheese sauce on it, but it also has this brown Jaeger gravy. Very earthy and flavorful, and mushrooms are mixed into it as well. Now, I'm not a big fan of mushrooms, and I found out after the fact from one of the waitresses that if you order it and you don't like mushrooms, they will strain the gravy and just serve you the gravy only without the mushrooms, which I'm definitely going to do next time. For my side, I got the Pretzel, and it was cooked just right. It wasn't chewy, and it really did sop up that cheese and gravy well. Now, Julia's does offer a selection of homemade desserts. However, we were so full by all that schnitzel and pretzel and beer, we couldn't even go there. So if you're in Columbia, I don't know, maybe up there for a Gamecock game or just visiting family or just passing through, make it a point to stop by Julia's to have the authentic German experience. And quite frankly, the best schnitzel you'll ever put in your mouth ever. I challenge you to find a better schnitzel than this place. Julia's will always rank as one of my all-time favorite places. Good service, delicious food, and a great environment. You can't lose going here. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and follow. It doesn't cost you anything and it helps to grow the channel. And we put out a new restaurant video each week. And as always, thanks for watching.